24/7 live. घर हो या ऑफिस हो या on the drive, frequency है ये friends की. 91.9 Friends FM, frequency friends की. 91.9 Friends FM, frequency friends की.
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz Season 11. Playground India.
It's 9:31 a.m. on 24th August 2025. There are 12 months in a year, 12 signs of the zodiac, and 12 hours of a clock face. You guessed it. And we are starting the Friends School Quiz Season 12 launch episode today. And I bring you live from all corners of the globe 3 generations of Friends School Quiz winners today. The number 12 holds significant symbolism and appears frequently across various cultures and contexts, representing completeness, perfection, and divine order. So here we are with season 12. New season, new energy, new champions. And what better way to welcome new champions than to go back and remember previous ones? And good Sunday morning and welcome to Friends School Quiz Season 12 launch episode, Playground India, with schools from other metro cities who will be joining in right from the first competitive match, which is coming up next Sunday. In the last Playground India senior season, we have had the prestigious Richmond Global New Delhi, Dr. Graham Soames Kalimpong Cathedral, and John Connon School Mumbai, and Chirek International Hyderabad. In the junior GK version, we have had the Ariman Vikram Birla Institute of Learning Uttarakhand, Doon School Dehradun, Manusmriti School Faridabad, and the prestigious Bishop Cotton Boys School Bengaluru, which took away the prize of the season champions, followed by La Martiniere for Boys Kolkata. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For those of us who have joined late, this is the launch episode of FSQ Season 12. Kids of all ages to the brand new Friends School Quiz as I, Indrani Krish Bani, take on the mantle of your quiz host in yet another exciting edition of the prestigious Friends School Quiz on 91.9 Friends FM. This is a simulcast as we are streaming live on the Facebook page of 91.9 Friends FM, plus going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM. Show your love on our FB page by hitting like with your comments and shares. And we are now going to start the launch episode by meeting our Season 5. Yes, you heard it right. Friends School Quiz Season 5. So we are going back 7 seasons. Going back 7 seasons, we'd like to welcome Ononno Chakraborty from Salt Lake School. Ononno is coming to us live from Canberra, Australia. Is it possible to pull up Ononno's visual? Would be super. So Ononno, how are you and how is the weather in Australia?
Hello, hope I'm audible. Thank you so much, Indani ma'am, for giving the opportunity to back to FSQ. FSQ has been a very special part of our teenage, and Dutima and I, we were reminiscing about FSQ, which is like almost 10 years back now, which seems quite unsettling. Sunny afternoon in Canberra. I don't know if I can show you around, but it's a really nice place around. Yeah, it's a sunny winter. I'm having so I'm in the midst of some.
Amazing. So tell us, Ononno, what are you doing in Canberra, Australia currently? What are you studying or what are you pursuing? From Ononno, we move across to Dutimoy, and Dutimoy is coming to us from Georgetown, Atlanta in US.
At the prestigious Australian National University, and
at the prestigious Australian National University. That's amazing. And would you like to share your favorite, any favorite memory that you have of FSQ? While Onono is thinking on that, Dutimoy, how are you today, and what is the time in Atlanta, United States of America right now?
Hi everyone. So right now it's just past midnight in Atlanta, and it's great to be joining you guys after I guess 9 years, almost 10 years. So yeah, it's a wonderful feeling.
And so what are you studying there, and what is the institution that you study in, Dutimoy?
So right now I'm in Georgia Tech in Atlanta, and I'm currently pursuing my PhD in electrical and computer engineering. And yeah, I just finished 2 years here in Atlanta. So yeah, looking forward to the next ones. Yeah.
So what kind of extracurricular activities do you have in campus there? Do you have any quizzing?
So yeah, we have like extracurriculars for almost everything from music to science clubs, robotics clubs, quizzes, debates, drama societies, you name it. So it is a vibrant campus.
So what are you participating in frequently, or what is your forte? Is it quizzing, or have you shifted to something else?
I'll be very honest. I haven't been very active with most extracurriculars in clubs or societies since my PhD takes a lot of time during my
Lot of pressure.
But yeah, I do keep up
Work
with
pressure.
quizzing, music, sports. So yeah.
So what's your favorite memory of Friends School Quiz? And one question that you would like to share with us from Friends School Quiz. But of course, after that, we'll go first to the question that you are going to ask. Yeah.
So yeah, I would say the favorite memory would definitely be winning the finals. Not just because it was a final, but it was in like 3 different parts, both in the studio as well as at DPS. So that was a very interesting experience for me, and I'm sure as well as for Onono, because it was the first time.
You had a live on ground.
Yeah. So being in a studio, being in a different school in front of a live audience, with fellow quizzers from different schools. So yeah, very fond memories.
Excellent, excellent. So Onono, are you ready with the question that you would be asking? And we are now going to introduce 2 champion of champion teams who are going to quiz with us today, because how can we launch the season without a bit of quizzing, though exhibition style? And welcoming first off the crack team from La Martiniere for boys, champion of champions, Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta. Nikhilesh, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Good morning, everyone. I'm great. I'm joining from National Law School of India University, Bangalore, where I'm pursuing
Yes.
law. And
Yes, I am.
Wonderful, yes. And Nikhilesh, so you were the season champion.
I was
of
a
which
season champion of season 9 and season 11. And I distinctly remember the finals of season 9, in which we were initially trailing by a huge margin, and we came back by a very fortunate rapid fire round. And I remember my winning question was about the Perseverance rover on Mars.
Perseverance rover on Mars, a space tech question which won you the season. All right, so you are a season champion of season 9 and season 11. And Debarko, are you there with us? And Debarko, you were Nikhilesh's participant for season 11.
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that not right?
I was.
And Debarko, you are coming to
Ma'am,
us
I'm
from?
joining everyone from MIT Manipal, where I'm pursuing computer science and engineering.
You're joining us from MIT Manipal, where you're pursuing computer science and engineering. So Nikhilesh Mukherjee, as La Martiniere for boys, is joining us from the National Law School, India University, Bangalore, where he is pursuing law, and Debarko is joining us from Manipal, as he said. So welcome Nikhilesh and Debarko. That is our crack team from La Martiniere. Moving across to Ipshito and Siddharth from St. Joseph's College, another season champion and champion of champions. Ipshito, welcome to the show. You and Siddharth are still in school. So tell us, Ipshito, about which season you won and your fond memory.
To be very frank, it's been so long to be associated with Friends School Quiz that I've forgotten the season which I won. But back then, I remember that there was a question on who made the term Eureka famous. And I was stuck thinking it's the guy who jumped out of the bathtub naked. Before Archimedes came to me, and I said that, and we won the season. So again, it came down to the rapid fire for me as well, for my team as well, Siddharth.
Always coming down to the rapid fire. And Siddharth, how are you today? Are you all set and ready to get cracking on the questions? And first question from Olono coming up, a question for La Martiniere for boys. And this is the first round, and the first round of the new season is simply called Daily Dozen. So this is your Daily Dozen question on trivias and trending topics. Olono, your question for La Martiniere, for ex-La Martiniere for boys and present NMSIU and Manipal team of Nikhilesh and Debarko. This question, I'll request Dutimoy to shoot his. So Dutimoy, can you shoot your question to La Martiniere? I have Olono's question. In case he's not able to ask, I will ask on his behalf.
Yeah, sure, no worries. So I'll.
Dutimoy Chakraborty from Georgia Tech, Atlanta, USA, previous Friends School Quiz winner from Salt Lake School, shooting the first question of season 12 Friends School Quiz launch episode to Nikhilesh and Debarko. Yes, Dutimoy.
Okay. So in 1831, the Royal Navy sent a ship to map the coasts of South America as a part of their efforts to assert British dominion over the continent. The ship's captain, who was an amateur scientist, decided to add a geologist to the expedition and offered the job to a 22-year-old Cambridge undergraduate by the name of X. And obviously, since it was a great opportunity, X jumped at it, and as we say, the rest is history, and in this case, scientific history. All you have to do is identify X.
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah. On the
Charles
HMS Beagle.
Charles Darwin.
That one not getting past Nikhilesh and Debarko. But thank you so much, Dutimoy, for joining us all the way from Georgia, Atlanta, USA. And please keep us posted about your extracurricular activities and keep following Friends School Quiz. And to us, you will be a winner always. And now I shall shoot Olono's question to St. Joseph's College team of Ipshito and Siddharth. And the question that Olono wanted to ask, but I think he had to go offline because he had a submission, is this. Which famous personality introduced the Japanese martial art judo to Bengal and possibly India? Question for Ipshito and Siddharth representing St. Joseph's College, Kolkata. Nikhilesh and Debarko are on 100 points
I think
from
this was Tagore, because when he was focusing on putting Bengal on the world map, he introduced these ideas as well.
Absolutely right. Rabindranath Tagore in 1929 bought Shinzo Takazaki, a Japanese judo coach, to give judo lessons in Shantiniketan, West Bengal. So super duper answer there from Ipshito, and that one not getting past the St. Joseph's College team either. So both the teams have scored clean sixes and hit both the questions out of the boundary, and we have 100 points for each team. And on that note, the clock is showing 9:45 and it's time for our tiny little break. So today we are with Friends School Quiz champions from all over the world, 3 generations of Friends School Quiz champions from all over the world. And it is time now for a little break. Stay tuned for the scores plus 2 more cool quiz rounds coming up while the quizzers gather their wits and we play these messages from our sponsors. This is Indrani Krish Banik, and I will see you on the other side of this little break of Friends School Quiz Season 12 launch episode.
91.9 Friends FM.
Sango Valley, Bonoful, Radhubabu, Dash Cabin, Goriahat. These are the old delights of South Calcutta. এবং পুজোর সময় এই জায়গাগুলো কিন্তু এখনো ভিড় হয়। এমনই সব ট্রিভিয়া নিয়ে আমি অরিজিৎ থাকছি ফ্রেন্ডস কিচেনে this Sunday from 10 AM to 11 AM. Only on 91.9 Friends FM. Frequency Friends Key.
রাজ্যের সমস্ত জেলার প্রতিভাবান সঙ্গীত শিল্পীদের নিয়ে 23 ও 24 আগস্ট রবীন্দ্র সদনে বিকেল 5টা থেকে নূতন যৌবনেরই দূত থাকবেন বাংলার প্রথিত যশা শিল্পীরা। আয়োজনে তথ্য ও সংস্কৃতি বিভাগ, পশ্চিমবঙ্গ সরকার।
हमारे देश में वजन बढ़ाने का प्रोग्राम बचपन से ही शुरू हो जाता है।
मेरा बच्चा कितना दुबला हो गया है।
फिर जब वजन घटाने का वक्त आता है तो नानी याद आ जाती है। घर ले आइए गणेश गोल्ड दलिया, ट्राई कीजिए टेस्टी और हेल्दी गणेश गोल्ड दलिया जो वेट मैनेज करे और सेहत बढ़ाए। गणेश गोल्ड दलिया, आपका अपना वेट मैनेजर।
Friends School Quiz. Friends School Quiz Season 11. Playground India.
The time now is 9:46 a.m. on this beautiful August Sunday morning, 24th August 2025, and I am welcoming you back to FSQ Digital, and we are in the launch episode of Friends School Quiz Season 12, and I have brought you live Friends School Quiz winners across 3 generations from all over the globe. We met Ananna Chakraborty, who is pursuing his PhD in history from the prestigious Australian National University, live from Canberra, Australia. We were also joined by Dutimoy Chakraborty, who's pursuing his PhD in engineering from Georgia Tech, from Georgia, Atlanta, the United States of America. It is winter for Onono and it was midnight for Dutimoy. Thank you so much for joining. And now we are back with our 2-season champion and champion of champions team, ex-Lamatnia for boys team comprising Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta, who are now in National Law School, University of Bangalore and Manipal Institute of Technology respectively. And clashing with them is the champion team of St. Joseph's College, Kolkata, comprising Ipshito, K. Ghosh and Siddharth. So welcome once again, and before I move on to the second round, we are going to take a look at our audience. And our audience, we have Shabari Chatterjee saying, good morning, best of luck everyone. Amrit Bose says, best of luck to all the participants. Amrit Bose says, good morning. Siddharth Das says, best of luck to all the participants. And we have messages like, good morning, madam, and all the best for Friends School Quiz Season 12. Thank you so much for all your love. And now coming back to the show, we are with 100 points each. Both the teams are tied at 100 points each. And now we are going to move to the second round. And the second round of FSQ Season 12 is called Baker's Dozen. So anyone here, what is a baker's dozen? Anyone here would like to answer what's a baker's dozen? Nikhilesh, what's a baker's dozen? That's not the question. That's just the name of the round.
Ma'am, it's like a set of 13 instead of 12 as dozen usually.
Baker's dozen is a set of 13, which means one extra, which means going the extra mile, which means in the Baker's Dozen round, we are going to focus on top achievements and top achievers. And first question coming up for Team A, ex-Lamatnia for boys and present National Law School of Bangalore University and Manipal Institute, Manipal. Your question. Recognizing which achievement did Prime Minister Narendra Modi proclaim August 23rd, which was yesterday in India, as a National Space Day? Recognizing which achievement of the country did Prime Minister Narendra Modi proclaim August 23rd as National Space Day in India? Nikhilesh and Debarko.
Debarko, I think this is the landing of the Chandrayaan 3 on the moon.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we go ahead with that answer.
Absolutely right. You have gone ahead with the right answer. India became the 4th country to land on the moon and first to land near the southern polar region of the moon And in recognition and celebration of this unique achievement by ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi proclaimed August 23rd, which was yesterday, as National Space Day in India. So 100 more to Nikhilesh and Debarko. I now go across to Ipshito and Siddharth. Ipshito and Siddharth, are you all set for your second question? And your second question is, once again, on achievers and achievement, because this is the Baker's Dozen round, and the Baker's Dozen, as you know, is 13. That is one more and a little more, or one extra mile. And your question is, India's Anantjeet Singh won the first individual gold at the Asian Championship. What is the sport we are talking about? India's Anantjeet Singh Naruka is the full name, won the first individual gold at the Asian Championship for this particular sport. And what is the sport that we are talking about? If you have been following sports and you've been following Anantjeet Singh, the answer will be easy. So Ipshito and Siddharth.
Siddharth, I think this is he's a shooter. He's a skeet shooter.
Yes, he is.
So it's a skeet shooter. Skeet shooter.
Yes, Ipshito, final answer.
Skeet shooting.
Skeet shooting is absolutely bang on. Not only is it the right answer, it is also the technically right answer. Shooting would have been good enough. So 200 all, and the competition is neck to neck, and we have started with cutthroat excitement right from the first episode of Friends School Quiz Season 12. I promised myself more fun and less tension, but that doesn't seem to be happening at all. And right now we move across to the third round of Friends School Quiz Season 12. The third round is simply called Half a Dozen, and we are going to have half a dozen trending topics in this round, from which the quizzers could pick one for their particular question. And the topics that we have selected today for Nikhilesh and Debarko is, once again, coincidentally, on space, which is a trending topic right now. And your question is, what, Nikhilesh and Debarko, on the trending topic of space tech, your question is, what is ISRO's maiden crewed mission called? ISRO is now planning to put a man on the moon. So my question is, what is ISRO's maiden crewed mission titled?
Yeah, this is Gaganyaan, Debarko.
Yes, Gaganyaan.
Yeah,
Gaganyaan is absolutely right. 100 more. So 300 out of 300, and nothing is getting past Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta. And going across now to Ipshito and Siddharth, your question is on the trending topic of podcasts. And your question is, this is a very simple question. Hear the question. It may sound complicated, but the question is very, very simple. And the question is, the Joe Rogan Experience remains the most listened to podcast. Your topic is podcasts. The Joe Rogan Experience remains the most listened to podcast in 2025, attracting roughly 11 million listeners per episode. My simple question to you is, which popular Daredevil game show did Joe Rogan host from 2001 to 2006? So all you have to do is name the Daredevil game show. Your question, Ipshito and Siddharth. First of all, are you fond of podcasts? Do you listen to any podcast? Not so much. You should start listening to some podcasts. There are some very interesting podcasts coming. Like, I think Ravichandran Ashwin, the Indian cricketer, has a very interesting podcast. Anybody here who can name that? So you should try listening to podcasts, because these are some very, very happening recaps, of our time and tides. All right. Your answer, Ipshito and Siddharth, do you want me to explain the question, or have you got the question?
If it's a Daredevil game show, the only one I know is Fear Factor. So,
and that's That's the only answer that I am interested in. So Ipshito and Siddharth bang on. Oh my God. This is a 300 out of 300. Not a single question going past any of the champions, and they are showing their true mettle, and we are showing the true mettle of Friends School Quiz champions. All right. So with 300 all, we are going to enter the last round, which is our rapid fire round. And in the Friends School Quiz Season 12, the last round, the fourth round, or the rapid fire round is called Dirty Dozen. And here you have to employ Dirty Dozen tricks to get past your competition. 12 seconds per question, and you get the second question only if you can crack the first one. And the time that you get for each question is Dirty Dozen. So you have Dirty Dozen seconds for each question. And with that, we first go across to La Martiniere, who ex-La Martiniere and present NLS IU and Manipal team of Nikhilesh and Debarko. And your first question in the final round, that is Dirty Dozen. And your time will start only after I've finished asking the question. So no hurry. Question 1. Nikhilesh and Debarko, look sharp. Who is the painter of the famous anti-war painting La Guernica?
Picasso, Pablo Picasso.
Done. 3 seconds, you have answered. Question number 2. Who is the current Chief Justice of India?
Justice B.R. Gawai.
Absolutely right. Once again, answered it within the first 3 seconds. Plus 50 twice, that's plus 100. You are now on 400. Third question. Which Formula One driver is nicknamed the King of Monaco because of his 6 victories and unrivaled record on the Monaco F1 circuit?
Debarko Senna. Ayrton Senna.
Yeah.
All right, Ayrton Senna.
Ayrton Senna. So that's a 3 out of 3 by Nikhilesh and Debarko. So 150 points there, and you are on 450 points on this exhibition episode, the maximum number of points that you could have possibly garnered. So amazing show there, La Martiniere. And right now we are waiting for Ipshito and Siddharth to take on the last round, but La Martiniere 150 points and my respect. Ipshito and Siddharth, look sharp. And your first question is, William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge were famous as what type of poets?
Romantic poets, romanticism.
Absolutely right. Plus 50. What is Chef Vikas Khanna's New York restaurant called? And your 12 seconds are up.
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Your 12 seconds are up. And I'm sorry you did not answer that one. I will now move on to your third question. And your third question is, with the Independence Day spirit in the air, please answer this. The airport of which city is named after Shahid Bhagat Singh? The airport of which city is named after Shahid Bhagat Singh? Ipshito and Siddharth.
This is the airport in Chandigarh.
The Chandigarh airport is named after Shahid Bhagat Singh. The question that you missed is Vikas Khanna's New York restaurant, which is called Bungalow. It's simply called Bungalow. So with 1 minute to go, with 1 minute remaining in the Friends School Quiz Season 12 launch episode, the ex-La Martiniere for Boys team of Nikhilesh Mukherjee and Debarko Datta, who are currently in National Law School of University Bangalore and in Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal, have carried this exhibition match. But great show there by Ipshito and Siddharth, and we are looking forward to welcoming you back many more times on Friends School Quiz. And before we say goodbye, I would like to wish you all the best for your future and your careers. Thank you very much for joining us. Ananya Chakraborty from Canberra, Australia. Dudimoy Chakraborty from Georgia, Atlanta, United States of America. Nikhilesh Mukherjee from Bangalore, India. Debarka Datta from Manipal, India, and Ipshito K. Ghosh and Siddharth from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. This is your quiz host, Indrani Krish Banik, saying if you like the show, like and comment on the Friends School Quiz Season 11 post on the FB page of Friends FM. During and after the show, see you next week, same time, same frequency, with the first competitive episode of Friends School Quiz Season 12 with more questions